I'm a crisis response counselor in Del Oro County in Northern California. My guys and I, we're the ones the cops call when they're in trouble. I work in a haunted hospital. I had just come back in from catching cases, and Pearl was on dispatch that night, and she looked at me, says, "Hey, are you back? Wondering if I was done with my paperwork and if I was done with dinner." I'd just come in from the local Chinese joint. General Tso's is my jam. I said, yeah, glanced over at dispatch station number 2, which was empty. She said, "Hey, can you help me on phones? Brenda's gone off on dinner." I said, "Yeah, sure." I still had my report to write up, and dispatch station 2 had a computer. So what the hell? I sat down, pulled up our county electronic note system, and started entering my case file. Just then the door buzzed, and Pearl glanced at camera number 1. She asked, she says, "Crisis Services, how can I help you?" Voice came over the speaker, kind of raspy, bone weary, somebody who'd been through a hell of a lot, and said, "They stole my money." She's looking at the camera and doesn't see anybody. I'm looking at the camera, I don't see anybody. So she switched to camera number 2, and the voice said, "Can I come in and use the phone? I need to call my mom." She's looking at camera 2, there's nobody there. I switched over to camera 1, there's nobody there. Camera 1 and camera 2 are focused right on the door, right at the speaker box. There's nobody on the frickin' camera. And Pearl looks at me and she goes, "Do you see anyone?" I look back at her, I said, "No." She said, "Neither do I." I'm a crisis response counselor in Del Oro County. I work in a haunted hospital.